I have a cunning plan.
You scare me when you say that.
Hardy har har. Well, guys, I'm here at the local Hobby Lobby, and a lot of the models are 40% off, so I'm thinking they're probably getting ready for a new shipment to come in. They seem to be a little thin on models. They got a good selection, a fairly decent selection of cars and trucks. Ships are fairly well represented. A little bit of armor, not a lot of planes, and actually the armor's doing better than proportional better than the planes. Some lunar stuff, the Visible 8, so now's the time to shop. I got to give them credit, you know. At least they're carrying some stuff. They got Atlantis and Revell, and all in all, and the big 40% off thing today. So I might get Wild Bill his sailing ship today because I got the Jolly Roger. He wanted a sailing ship, and I think that would be adequate for what he wants, and wouldn't take me forever to build, and be a good intro into the ship models. So. And of course, they've got the M46 Patton from Atlantis. I built this a while back. This is really an underrated kit. It's a good kit. I enjoyed building it, and I'm just glad to see they're still doing this. I know there's a lot of people like they don't carry this, they don't carry that. They're doing better than Michael's, that's for sure. And for a place that is not a dedicated hobby shop, they're doing about as well as I think you can. And the nice thing is I'm glad to see the stuff's moving. But anyway, that was just a point I thought I would make while I'm here. So now back to our regularly scheduled show. Hey guys, welcome back to Command Central. I'm still working on the women's air racing video, and it's turned into a monster.
I'm a monster.
It's you as you start studying each individual, you find all these incredible things, and you want to offer probably more information than you can when you have 20 people. So you're, what part am I going to cut out? What part am I going to leave in? So I'm trying to mostly leave it as what these ladies did before the air race and up to the air race, and maybe immediately thereafter, just because we're dealing with the air racing. Some of them I'll touch on a few of the things they did in later life. So the more I get into the whole air race thing, the men and the women both, the more you realize how many people were involved in this. It was a small cadre in the great scheme of things, but there were still a lot of people involved, many of them with their own niche and accomplishments that all contributed to the greater whole of aviation, both civil and military. And you realize that if you were to cover them all, you could do 10 years worth of videos just on that. There's just so many incredible people. So that's where we're at with that. And I did buy the model ship from my buddy Donovan, who I made the stagecoach for. So I didn't think I was going to get around to making one until we do the ship build next year. But I saw it there. It was 40% off. I figured, that's something I can do while I'm building the Matador and the Mace. And I'll probably have those 3 projects open at one time. So there's also the possibility of some road builds, because this month I have a couple of fairly long layovers. Now, I will be working every weekend for the rest of the month, so we're going to have to figure out if we want to just hold off till after this month to do live streams, or if we want to do them on a different night. I could try to do them from the road, but that would mean just doing it off my cell phone. So I wouldn't be able to do anything other than just a YouTube live stream. And I don't know if anybody can take 2 solid hours of this smiling, yammering face. So, a couple of packages showed up today. As usual, I have opened the boxes but not looked at the contents. The first one is from Mr. Brantley up in West Plains, Missouri. And there's the letter tucked in right to the top. Hi Max, I thought you might be able to use these. These are enamel-based primer fillers, of which I do not choose to spray over the because of the solvents they contain. As I get older, I find that I'm more allergic to things and they bother me more. The white bottle has been opened. I did try it. So it has an agitator ball that I added. Please feel free to pass them on to someone else if you don't want them. Thanks for all you do with your channel. Model on Bob. Well, Bob, I'm sure I will use them. Let's see. Okay. And, well, here they are. And I can hear the agitator ball going in there. And these are AK. I've heard good things about them. This will be a chance for me to find out. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate that. And this next one is from Mr. Azzarelli. And I flip the box open and see. Okay, got a bunch of things in here. Have an organizing tray. Can never have too many organizing goodies. And some trays. And what is this? The Chinese FC1 Fierce Dragon. And this is by Trumpeter. 1/72nd scale. All right, I'm actually not that familiar with that airplane, so I'm going to have to do a little research on it. Looks a little bit like a Mirage. I'm sure it was, the Chinese were inspired by it. And we have Lindbergh 31 Bugatti Royale Victoria. And this is 1/24 scale. Well, thank you, Mr. Azzarelli. So, guys, hope you enjoyed the little foray into Hobby Lobby earlier. My cunning plan was to see if Wild Bill would like Donovan would like the pirate ship. He did. I also have some, it's a 1/30 scale, and I have some little 1/10 scale and like little figures from some of the other kits that will go good so I can have some people on the deck. I don't know if any figures come with it. I'll find out when I see it. Normally ships that scale don't, but you never know. So that's really all I have. I have plenty to do to keep me busy. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Sad news on the Mustang. Looks like the convertible top might actually have a small mechanical problem. So I'm going to take that to the mechanic doesn't do that. I'm going to take that to a top guy and hopefully tomorrow or the next day and find out what's going on. We thought it was just some fluid in that motor, but he thinks it sounds mechanical. So we'll see. You know, because a 14-year-old convertible top never had any problems. Also, some of you guys have been sending me some ideas for various Mustang kits that can be bashed into an 07. I don't know if anybody actually makes the exact model of the 07, but apparently there's some body styles that are so close that are convertibles that they can, by taking the grill out of one and the body off another, you could make a pretty accurate 07 Mustang convertible. So I have to look at it. If Lucas C is watching, I'll bet you know the kits I'm talking about, or they were talking about. Also, some more pictures have been coming in for the viewers build, and some more B25s have been coming in. And guys, if you're, a couple of folks said they don't know if they're going to get the B25s done before the 25th. I mean, don't worry about it. This is all in good fun. If you know, send me what you got, and if it gets done late, we'll just put it in a viewer's build. You know, maybe make a little subsection or an addendum video or something. This is all very flexible, and the main thing is I want you to have fun doing the build. And the work I've seen so far is just beautiful. So, guys, thanks for watching. As always, take care of yourselves and model on. Say when.
I don't know.
I have a cunning plan.
You scare me every time you say that.